Hi, my name is Adrian and I have the privilege of being the chaplain in two senior schools. One is a Church of England school, the other is not. And this allows me to reach and support all manner of pupils and staff from different backgrounds, faiths and beliefs. Last year in the Come and See series, I spoke about the love element of Jesus. Today, I want to expand and share more on this during this talk. I'll use my personal experiences or my testimony to bring a more modern day take on Jesus with reference to his acts of love and how we might possibly mirror them. In my last talk, I shared my first ever interaction with Jesus during a church meeting. Now, this meeting I attended to disprove who Jesus was. In it, I described the feeling or the blanket of love that was being wrapped around me as I was in the middle of witnessing those present worshipping or singing to God. I had no faith, so went with no agenda other than to disprove Jesus. My home life had always been filled with love, and I was and am still married and have two daughters, all of whom love me. But this love I felt, it was a different love. It radiated warmth and brought a sense of peace to me, peace I'd never felt before. Remember, I'm there to prove no God, and suddenly I was feeling his love for me, a love I frankly didn't deserve because of my past exploits and actions. If you want a visual of that moment, it felt like the Ready Break adverts of old. I felt like an aura of warmth and love, like the warm glow of the guy in the Ready Break advert. Having this incredible experience, I was literally converted. I wanted to continue to receive this love, and I realised I needed to change my way of thinking and my ways and actions too. Now, there are moments in the Bible in which Jesus shows incredible love towards people. I'm going to use a couple of them to help you understand that it's not a 2,000-year-old thing, it's still a modern day thing. The first of those moments is the woman at the well. Jesus engages with a Samaritan woman at the hottest time of the day. She'd gone there believing others wouldn't be there. She was ashamed of her past and felt unloved and unaccepted. Jesus, in his love, broke so many rules. He spoke to a Samaritan woman. Now, Jews didn't interact with Samaritans at the time, and she even reminded Jesus of this. Jesus then engages in love in a conversation in which he reveals he knows her past. In that conversation, he doesn't condemn her. He encourages her to sin no more, offers her the gift of living water. That's the Holy Spirit. During this conversation, she absolutely recognizes she is in the presence of the Messiah, and leaves to tell friends and family in her village. The disciples return and they can't believe their master is talking to a Samaritan, let alone a woman. Time to consider. Imagine Jesus is with us now. Who would he talk to? Where and how? The second act of love is when Jesus speaks to and heals a man with mental health illness. Jesus comes to a land that contains a man described as demon-possessed. Now, I prefer to think of him having very difficult mental health issues. Now, as Jesus lands on the island, the man sees him and screams at Jesus to go. The man ironically recognises him and calls him Son of the Most High God, begging Jesus not to torment him. Jesus asks him his name and he says, Legion, for we are many. A sign that was perhaps he was harbouring multiple personalities. The man was often chained up due to his illness by those in the region. He also hit and cut himself with sharp stones. He was enduring severe mental health illness. Jesus then casts out the impure spirits and sits to spend time with this now healed man. He once again breaks the taboo of interacting with someone like the demon-possessed man. As Jesus leaves the land, the man begs to go with him. Jesus says, no, but go and tell your own people what the Lord has done for you and the love and mercy given. I truly believe the alternative spelling of Jesus is love. He was sent as a gift of love by God. He showed incredible love in his interactions. He preached love to those around, and even on the cross his words and actions were love. Time to chat. I wonder what Jesus' words and actions on the cross were as he suffered and displayed that love and forgiveness. Talk amongst yourselves. Now Jesus cried out, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." What are the lessons from life, death, and the resurrection of Jesus? Even if you don't believe that Jesus was the Son of God, I believe, and Christians believe, that as Jesus hung on the cross in so much pain, the weight of the world's sin was upon him. Jesus in love became the conduit or connection from earth to God in heaven.